Sri Lanka, a country that surprised us at every turn. As we make our way through this incredible country, we'll be travelling across ancient landscapes and lush mountains, getting whipped around in tuk-tuks, and taking the most beautiful train rides of our lives.
In this series, we've created some absolutely unforgettable moments.
What?
And others we might not want to remember so much. From bustling cities to dense jungles, we saw it all.
This isn't just a holiday vlog, this is the full story of our month-long journey through the mesmerising gem of Asia.
So stay with us, you won't want to miss what comes next.
Hi everybody,
Hello.
Welcome to the channel, we're Disappear for Days and welcome to
Sri Lanka.
So it's our first day in Sri Lanka today. We are actually starting our journey in Colombo, which is the capital city of Sri Lanka. We are staying a little bit out of the main city. So we're going to try and get a local bus, head into the city. Yeah, we're just going to wander around, try and find some of the tourist attractions, see what we find, maybe try and eat some local food. Looking forward to exploring, seeing what Colombo has to offer. So there appears to just be one main road in Colombo. When we came from the airport, it was a 40-minute drive, but it was just all along the same main road, which is quite handy really. We've noticed there's lots of buses coming up and down this main road, so we're hoping if we can find a bus stop that we can just hop on a bus, get it to take us all the way in and then hop back off again. Thank you. That was very quick. That was crazy. It felt like he was going to go without you.
Yeah.
Very quick turnaround. So we made sure we were stood up just before our stop. I feel like that is just such a crazy way of travelling. Really efficient, like they are on it, but a bit scary.
After that hectic journey, we are in Colombo. We're really excited to go wander around. We've looked up a few different things. We're going to just try and see if we can find somewhere to sit for the moment and cool off a bit. We've just been stumbling along, trying to find our way into the fort, and we've come across Chatham Street. Yeah! Let's go! Right, so this is the clock tower at Colombo Fort. It was initially built in 1856. Surprisingly, it was only actually built for £1,200 at the time.
Right, so we've come into Torino Cafe to get some lunch. We've gone for some chicken curry and rice, which we're hoping is going to be a nice kind of local Sri Lankan curry for our first proper meal here.
This meal was 500 Sri Lankan rupee, which is the equivalent of about £1.50.
Yeah, and there's a lot going on here. The guy
I
said,
took one look at us.
he said, a little spicy, okay. And we were like, oh, maybe. And now that it's arrived, I feel like the colours are very deep. There's a lot going on. There's lots of different things, isn't there? It looks like we've got some potatoes, some kind of onion and maybe pickled veg type stuff, chicken, veg over here. That looks maybe like a bit of a dal.
I try and get a bit of everything in one scoop.
At least it gives us the opportunity to try lots of different things.
Alright, cheers. It's really spicy. I think Emma will struggle.
Thing is, you tried so many different things, you're not going to know what the spice is and what isn't.
True, but that's really nice. Really good mix of flavours, probably because I had everything on one spoon. You get a little bit of curry from here, you get some sort of vegetable taste coming through. It's really good, yeah. That tastes like sambal. I'm really happy with this.
I think I'll just try each thing separately, because then I can determine what's hot and what's not. Yeah, the sauce on the chicken is quite spicy.
Yeah.
Nice. It's just straight away it's hit me. Let's try a bit of potato. I'm packing in the rice as well. I think the chicken is spicier than the... Oh no. No, actually, no, the potato's got quite a lot of heat as well. Let's try some of this yellow stuff. I'm hoping this is going to be like a dal. It looks like there's chickpeas in there. Yeah, I don't think that's that spicy. It's still got heat to it though. Okay, well, I think check in a few minutes and see how I'm doing then. Right, Jacob's just finishing out. It was definitely too spicy for me. I was able to eat the chicken and the potatoes with like a big spoonful of rice. But once the rice was gone, I couldn't just eat them on their own anymore. Really nice though, really flavourful. Exactly the kind of thing that we really wanted to try. So glad that we've managed to get it as like our first meal straight away in Sri Lanka.
There are some bits which I'm not so much of a fan of, which is mainly the sambal. It's very fishy, very similar to ikan bilis that we've had in Malaysia. So for me, that's not the nicest. But we're now heading off. We're going to see if we can find a couple of spots to go and look at. There's a couple of like clock towers and a mosque that looks really interesting. We're going to see if we can find those. They're a short walk away and then head deeper into the town. I have to say, Colombo's a lot quieter than I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be a lot more busier, and in terms of like, you know, cars, tuk-tuks and buses, there's tons, but in terms of people and buildings, like little shops and cafes, it's not quite what I was expecting. A statue. We're just walking along, this man's said temple's in here and has beckoned us in to come and have a look, so we've just followed him. Is Buddhism popular in Sri Lanka?
Buddhist.
Buddhist and Christian?
Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Muslim.
Hindu third and then Muslim fourth. Ah, okay. We're being taken upstairs. This was unexpected. Oh, is there a stone at the top?
Stops.
It has a stone that's shining.
Signs.
Ah, nice. Such a friendly Sri Lankan bloke, just wanting to take us around and show us to a bunch of temples. But for now, we've come to another clock tower. I've got to say, I'm really liking seeing the colonial architecture. You can tell there's been a lot of influence from the different colonisations that they've had over the years. I think they've had the same as Malaysia. I think it's Dutch, the Portuguese and the English colonised them over the years. So we're coming up to the Jumi Al-Afor Mosque, which is also more simply known as the Red Mosque. There it is.
Oh, that comes out of nowhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's like one of the weirdest but coolest design mosques I think we've seen.
It's like candy cane lane.
The paintwork on it looks really new as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, it does look really fresh, like it's recently been done. It must be a lot of work to redo that each time.
Oh, can you imagine?
We've seen these Bombay sweets advertised everywhere, and online it said that like you have to try them when you come to Sri Lanka, so I'm very intrigued to see what they're all about.
I feel like we should try maybe four. Four, is that a bit risky? Oh, thank you.
Gonna let us try.
I'm not entirely sure what this is
it?
made of.
Yeah?
Bundi.
Oh, Buddhi. What does it taste like?
I don't know. Actually, no, it tastes a little bit like Turkish delight.
Oh, I like
a bit of
Turkish
rose
delight.
flavour. That's really nice. This is a jelly, the thing which kind of freaked me out the most, I guess you could say.
And has it got like cashews in it?
Once again, a bit like Turkish delight. It's a very solid jelly, quite nice.
I'm excited by this. Oh yeah, it does taste like Turkish delight.
Yeah.
But a
like-
bit more grainy.
Oh,
thank you.
thank you so much.
No, it's so interesting.
This is the same flavour, right?
Yeah, but it's a bit less grainy, I'd say. It kind of tastes like cake. Almost like really familiar. You know, like Jamaica ginger cake or something like that.
Oh, I love
That's
Jamaican
what it reminds
ginger
me of.
cake. You guys?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Oh, can we get some more to take home? These are great. I actually love this. Finished our sweet treats, bought a few for later. We just walked around the corner and I think we've found where all the hustle and bustle is. This road seems to have everything going on it. Absolutely buzzing with tuk-tuks, people, shops, everything. And it quite reminds me of Sri Lanka's version of Chinatown in Thailand.
It is absolutely crazy busy around here. I actually don't think I've ever been anywhere so busy in my life. I think we've been to like Thailand, Cambodia, places where we've been like, oh, it's so busy. It just doesn't compare to this. It's absolutely crazy, but it is really exciting. There's just so much going on, so much to see. I don't know if I was expecting Sri Lanka to be like this, but I didn't think it'd be quite this busy. So we've come down to the river looking for the pelican lake. Apparently there's lots of pelicans. Not seen any yet. Okay, no pelicans unfortunately. Maybe it's not really a thing anymore. Maybe it's not the right season for them. I don't know, but there were no pelicans.
Vihara Mahadivi Park.
We're heading to a park nearby now. It's a really big park. We're going to try and get a bus there again. Seems to be one coming along. We just need to quickly work out
120.
if it's the right one and then hope that it stops because they don't always stop. He's going to stop? No?
No.
That was embarrassing.
That guy in the bus literally just watched and like laughed as he drove past.
I don't really know what the etiquette is for making it stop.
Yeah, we're here like, yeah. And then they just drive on by.
I don't think we're at a bus stop, which probably isn't helping. We think we're at an actual bus stop now. If that isn't one, then I don't know what is. So let's just hope that the next one actually wants to stop for us. Look at this. Don't touch my car. And then it's got a little figure of a man beating up another man with a bat. Right, this one's flashing. Do we want it? Oh no, he's gone. Stopping. Yeah. I think we're getting the hang of it now. Right, we've arrived at the park after another bumpy bus journey.
It's pretty mental. There's this poor old lady who got halfway up the stairs before the bus started shooting off. She was like trying to like stumble around and stuff, so a couple of people were to like trying to help her up.
She had a walking stick. She was
Oh my
really
word.
old.
There's horses.
Oh yeah. But
Sorry.
yeah, she had a walking stick. She was really old. And it was just like, oh, give her a minute, the
Yeah.
poor woman.
Yeah,
Luckily,
bless
Jacob and another guy helped her in the end.
There's loads of horses around here. They all seem to be like tied up to these trees. You wouldn't get this in like England or anywhere else that we've been. They look really, really well kept as well. So a fair bit of walking later and we've arrived at Independence Square. We're gonna have a little wander around. It definitely looks like it's gonna rain, but the rain would be a welcome sight because it's been so hot today. So up here it says this Don Stephen Senanyaki is the first Prime Minister of the independence of Ceylon. Us being us and not know much about history, I'm assuming is Ceylon what Sri Lanka used to be called back in the day, because we've seen a lot of things, haven't we, which is like Bank of Ceylon, like Ceylon Hotel. So yeah, I'm thinking it must be. Hello, 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 hello.
Aww.
That was so adorable. Must have got about 70 high fives then.
That made my day.
Yeah. So we've come to the top of this kind of square just behind the monument, and yeah, it's just this kind of really nice little covered area. I think it's a museum underneath with the like carvings on each of the pillars.
Right, the rain is definitely upon us now. It's really coming down. It's really lovely and refreshing, but I think we're going to have to end our little walking tour there because we're just going to get absolutely drenched. We've had such a lovely day exploring Colombo and seeing what this place has got to offer. Just being in Sri Lanka, so exciting. Being in a new country again, we've absolutely loved it. Today we are in the breathtaking Nuwara Eliya in Sri Lanka.
So yeah, Emma said, we are in the stunning Nawara Elia. It's absolutely beautiful, as you can probably see behind me right now. We are here for a few days. We're really looking forward to exploring the town and just kind of walking around, being one with nature. Now, as you may have noticed, it is a lot colder than in Colombo. The raincoats are on. We're gonna go for a little walk now, hopefully head into the town and see what's going on there. But first stop, breakfast.
We stopped off at a little stall called 68 Nawara Elia to get some rotis for breakfast. It's been really nice having so much roti and stuff since we've been in Sri Lanka. Roti with dal and egg rotis and things like that. We love roti, so it's nice being able to have it so much.
Bad news, they've not got any egg rotis.
Oh.
I know, it's a bit sad, isn't it? But they've got pole roti.
Oh, okay.
Pole roti is like a circular roti. It almost looks like a chapati, and it's got desiccated coconut. So we're going to go for a little pole roti.
Okay.
Dal, yes please, yeah, thank you. We've got a few of the pole rotis here. Looks like a very simple kind of roti, and then he's given us some very hot looking sambal, and I think he's going to bring a dal over because I don't know if you'll be able to go with it. So this smells really nice. It smells really fresh. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Very tomatoey it smells.
Yeah, I was going to say it smells a bit like a salsa.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, stitty. Oh yeah, that is really fresh. That's really good. It's got a good kick to it as well. I'm surprised because with the rotis, they're meant to have coconut inside, but you can't really taste the coconut all that much.
Right, I'm going in for some of the dal. That's really nice, but that's the spiciest dal I've ever had.
Serious?
When I go for dal, normally we know that I'll be quite safe. I noticed it had some chilli in it. There's definitely some spice, but it's manageable.
Oh, thank you. What are they? Oh, nice. Thank you. I don't know if he's just gifted these to us or if if we're going to have to pay for these, but they look kind of interesting, so I might as well give them a try. It's like a doughy something, and it's got like herbs or onion in it. Here goes. Oh, that's really good. It's like a savoury donut. It's very nice. It tastes like cheese straws. It's got a really like subtle cheesy flavour to it. It's really nice.
It's almost like a cheese scone.
Yeah.
Right, we've just come down to look at Lake Gregory, which we've seen in the distance, but we wanted to come and get a bit of a closer look. It just looks absolutely amazing. It is huge. I think they do little boat tours and things along here. Okay, no luck looking at the lake because you actually, even just walk around it, you have to pay 600 rupees. He said it's a 7-kilometre walk. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that today. I twisted my knee yesterday. As you may know, I've got arthritis and somehow managed to step down a step and land not very well, twisted it, and now this is basically the pace I can walk at.
I'll give you a little view.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking it a little bit slower today, just seeing kind of if we can exercise it out, aren't we?
The guy was like, oh, it's a 7-kilometre route. And I was like thinking, I'm sure that'd be lovely. If they're still open at like 8 p.m. tonight, then yeah, maybe I could get around that 7 kilometres, but it would definitely take me a long time.
Take you most of the day,
Yeah.
So many people have been really kind. A lot of people have obviously noticed, and they're like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need a doctor and stuff like that? It's so nice of them to think of us and ask. We've just spotted this masala tea, which I'm hoping is similar to like chai. Hello, can I get one masala tea, please? So we've got the masala tea.
Smells good. I can smell it from here.
Oh yeah, that tastes so good. It tastes like Christmas. All the spices of Christmas in a drink, very much like eggnog. Oh, it's good.
Oh, it smells incredible. Oh, that is so good.
It's nice, isn't it?
So much flavour to it. But it's quite milky as well. It's not like spicy. It's sort of like milky, but then with all the kind of spiciness with it as well. Yeah, that is so nice. Oh, it's really warming as well. Perfect for today. It's so nice seeing all the horses around here. Yesterday when we came through, there were loads of them. And we just wandered through and one of them took a real liking to Jacob and was literally like following him, nuzzling up against him. Every time Jacob stopped, the horse stopped. Every time Jacob carried on walking, the horse carried on walking. In the end, one of the guys had to come and get the horse and bring it back.
Probably would have followed me out there.
Because, yeah, it was literally following him out. I'll try and insert the footage here, but it was on my phone, so probably won't be great quality, but just want you to see because it was so funny.
There's so many stray horses just wandering around Nuara Eliya town. It's quite nice to see just all these horses wandering. Look at that house.
So pretty. It looks like something out of a fairy tale.
Now, when we were in the tuk-tuk from the train station, the driver and a couple of people since have actually said that Nuara Eliya is like a little England, they kind of coined it as. And you can kind of see why. There's a little cricket pitch over there which we're going to go visit. And then some of the architecture here is very, very ye olde English.
So when we were walking along here yesterday, we bumped into these couple of boys. They said there was a cricket tournament going on in here and also football and stuff, different things going on. They invited us to come and watch, so we're going to go and have a look and see what's going on today. It looks like there's quite a few people down here.
Yesterday, yeah, when we were talking to them, they said it was like a competition between two of the schools. I think they said it was almost like some sort of sports day. But they said it was going on all week. So yeah, we just thought, oh, why not come down and have a look. But some of the cricket here is actually pretty good.
What a great location though, like you've got all the mountains surrounding it. What a brilliant place to play.
These guys over here just shouting left, right, left.
But they're marching.
But they're not marching anywhere at the minute.
No, they're just marching on the spot. Looks like they're about to race or something here. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
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 Oh, Jacob's having a go. Couldn't help himself. Oh, he caught it! Oh, they're clapping you.
So we've come to the central market. We have no idea what's in here, but turning the corner there's a bunch of fish and raw meat. So it could be a bit of a stinky one.
So cute, it's a little library. I know we won't be able to take any books out because obviously we won't have time to return them. But I really just want to go and have a look at all the books.
Here is the aesthetic shot of Emma walking away into the distance.
Right, we're just about to arrive at the post office, which is really famous in Nuara Eliya. It looks absolutely incredible, so old-fashioned and beautiful. Just look at this place. It looks like a proper old-school English kind of like farmhouse / church. It's just absolutely beautiful and I can't wait to get a closer look.
I feel like this place just reminds me of the red mosque that we saw in the last video in Colombo.
So I wasn't sure if it was actually a post office that was still used. It seems to be a bit more of like a tourist attraction now, so they've got all like postcards and things in the room over here that you can buy, and then obviously you can buy stamps and send them off to your loved ones at home. Like, what a lovely idea. So we've chosen some postcards, we're going to go and write them over here and then we're going to send them off home to England. It's so exciting. We've never done this. We've been travelling for nearly 2 years and we've never sent a postcard home. So this is really fun. Time to write stamps. There's this cool little thing that...
I'm assuming this is like to wet the...
Yeah, it like wets the stamps, so you don't have to lick them. Genius. And now time to post them.
Just come down the road from the post office and there's the Hatton National Bank. Once again, it just looks so old school. It's really nice. As you said earlier, we've had so many people coming up to us going, oh, where are you from, where are you from? And as soon as we say England, they're like, this is Little England. It's so wholesome. Right, so we've come into this bakery just to kind of grab a bit of lunch.
Got a few snacks from the bakery. This one is absolutely covered in sugar granules. It was called like a seamy cake.
Seeny or peony cake or something.
Of an S.
Oh, that was rock solid.
I'd call it a biscuit. Maybe they call biscuits cakes. No, so it's just like a plain biscuit.
Yeah, it's alright, it's quite plain. It's not actually as sweet as I thought it was going to be, considering how much sugar is actually on this thing.
And then we just got a vanilla cake. Oh, it's really vanilla-y.
Very dry, but yeah, really nice flavour.
And then we saw this little thing, which I thought looked a bit like a flapjack.
It looks really, really dense.
It was in like the Bombay sweets section.
Yeah, it's basically a flapjack.
Oh,
But
nice.
it's very sweet. I'm trying to think of the flavour. It's got a bit of an artificial, like, maybe mango flavour or something.
It's very dense, isn't it? It's really heavy. Definitely a bit coconutty. And then, yeah, some other fruit, but I can't tell what.
Are you not a fan?
No.
Oh, I have that.
I don't know if it's got like apple in it or something.
Oh, yeah, apple. More for me, I guess. I think there must be a shortage on fielders because they've got a couple of horses to substitute him. As you've just seen, I've just left Emma. The plan for today was to climb up this single tree hill, which is quite a good viewpoint in Nuara Elia. And we had that plan to do that all yesterday. And then obviously because Emma fell and kind of like knocked her knee, she said, you know, I might as well go off ahead and then at least I still get to see it, because otherwise if she went up she would struggle all the way. I've left Emma to kind of get home on her own. Hopefully she does. She's got the route back and everything, so it should all be fine. And I'm just going to start this hike now. It's about a 50-minute hike, I believe. It looks like there's road paths all the way up, so it should be a fairly simple one. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to see what's up here. So the route that it's taking me on, I'm pretty sure we actually can see this route from the route that we walk out from our homestay anyway. So I'm going to see if I can spot Emma plodding along the road. So I'm pretty sure this is where I was hoping it was going to take us. Basically, from the route that we walked, we could see this little Buddha being built up on this hill. So I think it's going to take us past that viewpoint, which will be really, really cool. Just turned around because I thought I heard some noise. I've got about 5 dogs following me at the minute. I didn't even realise. Hello. You can see them all over there. About 15 minutes in, and the views already have opened up. I mean, I guess you'll know whether I get mauled by the end of this or not. There's so many of them. A little bit further up and the views are just as incredible. It looks really nice over there. You can just about see like the clouds billowing through the mountain valleys. So aesthetic here. Right, we're just turning around. We've come up to this, temple complex now. It's really nice. I don't actually know whether I'm allowed to be in here. I don't see why not. I am starting to feel a couple of spots of rain though. So I'm just praying it doesn't rain, because otherwise it's like almost an hour to get home. There is not a soul here at the minute, which is really nice. So I'm assuming that was a really, really old Buddha, which is actually being rebuilt. It looks like it's been made of like a lot of old bricks, and it looks like the top is kind of newly cemented. It's about another 25 minutes to get to the top, so let's get there. I've got to say, Emma would have struggled to get up here. Even I'm starting to get out of breath. Please don't say that you can't get in here, or there's no... Where is the single tree? I can't see it anywhere. As you can see on my phone, I've supposedly arrived, but I mean, it's a bit depressing. If that's the single tree, it's just a bit sad that it's surrounded by loads of like radio or internet masts. But yeah, I can't get through this gate. I can't get through that gate. And the only thing is over this way, so I'm gonna just go down this little path now. Yeah, so this just leads round and then starts going downhill. That sucks so much. Am I missing something? I'm gonna check on Google to see if this is the tree, or if there is actually a specific tree that I'm meant to be looking for, just before I head back down. Alright, I'm just venturing through this path. Once again, I don't really know whether I'm meant to be here or not. I can't even see like a nice viewpoint from up the top here. You'd think that there'd at least be a nice viewpoint to see out across the whole of the valley. Ah, right, okay. So I'm guessing this is the viewpoint that I'm looking for. That's a bit of a shame. I thought there was going to be like a lonely tree up in the middle of this mountain, and it's like, oh, you could go and touch it or something. I don't know. There's one near where I live at home. It's exactly that. Like there's a hill that you can go to, and there's just a single lonely tree on the top of it. Anyway, the camera battery is running low, below. I'm not going to bore you by taking you all the way down with me. It's been really fun in Nuwara. We've really enjoyed just kind of walking around, the temperature being a lot cooler. I can't wait to see what we've got coming up in Ella, which we're going to next. A little bit of an extra clip, but that is not what I wanted to come around the corner to. It looks like I'm going to be walking down in the clouds.
Welcome to the heart of Sri Lanka. We are in the absolutely beautiful Ella. Breakfast has arrived in our little homestay with a view. Look at this place. We've got like a mountain right over there and all this greenery and wildlife. It's amazing. So we've gone for a typical, I think, Sri Lankan breakfast. We think these are the string hoppers. Like... Then we've got some dal, and I think this is called a coconut sambal.
They pronounce it sambol, I think.
Oh,
They say
right.
sambol.
And then we've got some papaya. So this looks like it's going to be a bit of a feast. Cool, that's a lot of dal you're having on there.
They don't really taste of much.
Well, they're just plain noodles at the end of the day.
Yeah. So you do need the dal to kind of like give them a bit of flavour. But they're alright, yeah. The dal is quite nice. It's not like the dals that we've had before or that we're used to in like Malaysia and stuff. You can see the lentils are much more intact. It's nice. As I said, it's a simple breakfast, but it kind of does the trick.
So this is our little homestay hut that we're staying in. There's not too much in there, it's just a couple of beds, but look at the nature that we are surrounded by. It is absolutely stunning here. So we're currently walking into Ella town. It's a little bit of a trek, about half an hour. Thankfully, we've got views all around to keep us occupied whilst we walk. And as you can see, now we've come up out of our homestay, it's opened up so much and we're basically in this little valley, which is full of peacocks. I've not seen peacocks in ages since England, so it's really nice to actually see peacocks again.
So the weather here is really nice. It's a lot warmer than Nuwara. If you saw our last video, watch it up here. In that video, we were really surprised at how cold it was in Nuwara. We were constantly wearing raincoats and hoodies, but already here, the t-shirts are back out. It's not like incredibly hot, but it's a really nice temperature. Thank you.
Okay. Your country?
England.
England.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
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 Oh, that was nice.
That was so sweet. We were walking along and we were quite happy to walk into town. It was only like half hour, and as I said, the weather's really nice. This guy came along, he's got his family in the back. He was like, oh, tuk, and we were like, no, we're happy walking. He just said, no, just get in. And we were like, oh, okay. We all squished in the back.
Like 4 of us squished in the back when you usually only fit like 2 people in there.
And then we got out and he wouldn't take any money from us. Just said, no, it's fine. He was coming here anyway.
Yeah, so if you're watching Mr. Tuk Tuk Man, thank you, and your family, thank you.
Right, we stopped for lunch at a little cafe called Bread Time. I've got this little chocolate layer cake, which looks incredible.
It's quite dense.
It's got like layers of different cake, and then it's got like cream in the middle. Good, very sweet though.
I feel like at the minute from the brief walk that we've just had through kind of like the main road in Ella, it is very touristy. You can tell that it is as well in the prices, like everything is so much more expensive. It's not actually anything like what I was expecting Ella to be like. I was expecting it to almost be like Nuwara where it's kind of like a lot more local, but it seems like they're catering to tourists a lot here. So I've really been enjoying the milk teas that they have here in Sri Lanka. Very sweet, so I always ask for less sugar, and very milky, but they're just so good. Oh, it's like a perfect little pick-me-up. So alongside my milk tea, I've got my chicken wrap. Look at that little cross-section. That ain't half bad.
Right, after that quick lunch, we're now going to have a little wander around the town. Right, so after a very quick wander around the town, there doesn't seem to be too much here, and it is absolutely full of tourists.
As I said, it's definitely catered towards them. It seems that there's basically pubs, cafes,
clubs.
and restaurants, and then that's basically the bulk of it.
If you know us, you know that we tend to avoid the touristy areas, so it's not really for us. We're now going to attempt to walk to the Nine Arch Bridge. Right, we've been walking for about 10 minutes and the rain has just started. It's actually very light and refreshing at the moment. As long as it stays like this, we'll be okay. But if it gets any heavier, the raincoat's going to have to come out.
Just made it off of the main road. I think it's got another 15 odd minutes of walking. Looks like it's a lot more of a natural path now. There's still concrete, but we're just kind of walking by this nice little river. Just about see the bridge. It's the first glimpse we've got of it through the trees just about here. The views have opened up so much over this way. It's so nice. I'm actually wondering whether the train track is still in use or not, and I'm sure we'll find out whilst we're down there. Coming down into the thick of the jungle, and there's some monkeys. So cute though. Not as cute as the puppy.
And we've arrived. This looks absolutely incredible up close. So much better than I thought it would be.
It's really like scenic, doesn't it? It's just so nice to have like all of the nature surrounding it.
It's just absolutely huge.
This bridge is so nice. It's such a perfect place just to take some photos.
Down here is the tunnel that you can go in, that the train track kind of leads into. But I will admit that I'm a little bit apprehensive about this because...
Is it because of the bats?
Oh my goodness. It wasn't because of the bats. We watched a video about somebody who came to this bridge. They got attacked by a swarm of bees. And I'm thinking if there are any wasp or bees nests, it's probably in the tunnel that they're going to be. Right, we're at the entrance and there are a lot of bats in there. But even here, they keep flying in and out of the tunnel. They're even flying over our heads at the moment. I don't think I'm brave enough.
Oh, come on.
I think you might have to go it alone.
No, look, there's people walking through. They're perfectly fine.
Yeah, but bats can get in your hair and then they
In your hair?
they make a nest in your hair. My dad told me that. That's what they do, and they go mad and they get stuck.
Emma's being a wimp, so I'm having to go it alone. Right, made it to the other end. That wasn't too bad after all. I don't know why Emma was complaining so much. Doesn't look like there's anything much out here though, but there is a good little view. It was fine.
Didn't get attacked?
No, not quite, did you?
No. Right, I think we're done with the Nine Arch Bridge, so we're going to head out a different way so that we can see some different things on our way back, hopefully. So it's about an hour walk back to the town, going the way that we're going. But we've decided to give it a go. There's been lots of people offering us a tuk-tuk. The tuk-tuks just look so dodgy, going up and down these hills. It's all rocky and bumpy. I just don't know how safe I'd feel. So we're just going to walk it. And actually, it's a really lovely walk. Right in the middle of nowhere. So much nature surrounding us. And not many people around here because I think most people get in the tuk-tuks. I think it's a really nice walk. It's a bit muddy. Oh, I think it's going to be a bit slippery. I'm going to eat my words in a minute, aren't I? I'm going to be like, actually, this was a bad idea. Got a white top on, white trainers, white socks. Just going to go and say hello to the cow now.
Hello, Mr. Cow. Oh, so we've walked all the way around and I've just realised that is literally where I was about 5 minutes ago at the other side of the tunnel, so we could have just walked through and saved us a bunch of time. But oh well, the route continues downwards. We've had this girl following us, but she'll only follow when we're not really looking, and then as soon as we turn around, she'll stop as well. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you very much.
See you. What a nice couple.
Yet again, we thought we were going to have a really long walk. We were just wandering down the hill with our little dog following us. And then this couple drove by and they looked out at us and then stopped and they were like, oh, do you want to lift down the mountain? And we were like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah, come on, how lovely. That's twice today that's happened, that people have just obviously looked at us and thought, you've got no chance.
Yeah. And oh my word, I'm glad they did, because there was a lot of hills, a lot of mud.
It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be when we were walking it. We were just going to walk and see how far we got. Actually, we've just come back down to the town 10 minutes later.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much if you're watching.
Yeah,
It's
thank
much appreciated.
you. So kind. Right, we're back on a walk again, and we are heading up to Mini Adams Peak. So Adams Peak, I believe, is in Nuwara, isn't it? This is Mini Adams Peak, which we thought was more doable, especially with my dodgy knee. We thought we'd head up there now. Even though the sky is a little bit grey, we're hoping that we might be able to catch the sunset up there. If the clouds allow for it, I'm thinking it's going to be pretty incredible.
Just off of the main road, and we've just come to the start of what I think is the trail. And we've got some really cool views already. Looks like it's going to be another scenic one. So a little bit further on, we've actually walked past a couple of English couples who have been really, really nice and friendly. Hello, you alright? Long time no see. Thank you. We're bumping into the same people everywhere. So we've got one of these big old swing things here. Oh, there's a pool club. I can't say I personally get the appeal, but I guess it's for maybe more for women with those long flowy dresses.
I think even without like the picture side of it, I think it must be pretty cool to do. Going right out there and like the wind in your face and stuff.
Yeah, that just seems like a massive old gimmick. So we worked out it's like 9,000, including the dress and photography and everything. So that's like near enough 30 quid for about 20 seconds of just going on a rubbish swing.
You can't say it's rubbish, you haven't been on it.
It looked rubbish. I think we've made it. And the clouds have cleared out just in time, haven't they? Wow. This view is amazing.
Right, I think we are right at the top now. Oh, it's such a shame that the clouds aren't clearing, because here it looks really green and then you can see the sun but cannot see anything more. What do I look like? Okay, we've just been sat down for a little while and waiting to see if the clouds start clearing out. They haven't really, but the rain has started, so the raincoats have come on. Most people have left, haven't they? There's hardly anyone up here now.
It has cleared out a little
Oh,
bit.
it has actually. Yeah, these shots are definitely a bit clearer than they were. I mean, it's still nice to be up here, and it's very cool, which is really nice because it's been a hot day today. So it's nice just to get like the fresh, clear air. But we are going to head back down now. We think it's going to be about half an hour down and then maybe 15 minutes into town. And then we're going to go get some dinner, which I'm so excited about. And I feel like we deserve it today because we've done a lot of walking.
Yeah.
I said a lot of walking. I feel like this video's just been people keep picking us up and taking us to places.
Not as much walking as we were intending on doing.
Right, let's head back down. I actually think that now it's got later, this beach bar place actually looks better because all the like mistiness, I don't know, I think it looks quite inviting now, that pool. But no one's in it, so I'm assuming it's quite cold.
Come out for dinner and I've got a chicken curry. This thing is massive.
There's loads there, what have we got?
So it's got red onion and tomatoes, nice looking pop top on top, bit of dal curry I'm guessing. I think this is courgette maybe.
Oh, what are they? Prawns?
It looks like wheat toast. And then I've got the chicken here which looks really nice and tender, falling off the bone.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. It's really nice. I'm happy.
I've just gone for some chicken noodles. Yeah, nice, quite simple, quite fresh as well. So a lot of like carrot and spring onion and lettuce and stuff in there as well. I feel like we both deserve a good meal because it's been a very long day today. What are they?
I have no idea. They're really soft though. A bit like beefy maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look weird. Right, we are on the sketchiest walk back to our homestay. This country road has got no paths. It is pitch black. Hopefully we'll make it home in one piece. We're here at Remo's restaurant in Ella, Sri Lanka. Today we're actually going to be doing a Sri Lankan cookery class.
So we actually ate here a couple of days ago. We had what they have on their menu, which is called lump rice. Oh my word, it tasted absolutely amazing. So we asked them about a cooking class, which they advertised on their menu. They said they've got one available, so we're going to do it. Right, let's get started. I'm looking forward to this. I like my cooking.
cooking for?
More than 20 years.
More than 20 years, wow.
This again?
Salt,
Salt,
turmeric powder.
Turmeric.
turmeric, okay. Oh, okay, so you just mix it. Oh, it already smells good.
This was going to
Right, so now that the eggplant has been seasoned with salt and turmeric, it's now going to be fried. 5 to 10 minutes of frying.
I think they're done. They're looking nice and golden brown. Yeah, they're looking good. Next up, going in with the poppadoms.
Every time I make them, it always goes wrong, so I'm going to watch closely how you do this, because I feel like I can never get it quite right. See if I can get some tips for back at home.
Oh, so he's like constantly flipping it over because you don't do that, do you?
Yeah.
And your pot is too small. So quick, just like that. Alright, Emma's giving it a go. So you put it in and then push it down with the... Oh, that's too much, too much, too much.
Mine's a bit darker.
It's such a quick process. Alright, my turn. Here goes. Oh no, I think I have made your mistake. Mine's got really...
Oh no.
I think I probably did a little bit worse. I thought it was going to be a lot easier to flip.
Right, we're trying our poppadoms with our mango chutney now.
Always wash your rice, people. We don't like starchy rice in here. So a little bit of oil also goes into there. What does the oil
this
do?
oil is going to not going to.
It doesn't stick.
Yeah, it's stick like a.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a gum, like a.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to all separate like a rice.
Right,
okay.
okay. We don't put oil in rice,
Yeah,
do we,
that's
normally? Oh, and then the spices into there as well.
Salt, cinnamon.
Salt and cinnamon in the rice. We've not done that before either, but I think that could actually lead to some really nice flavourful rice.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying some of these things at home, because it's just things we would never have thought of. Right, Jacob's busy peeling the potatoes.
Some salt.
Turmeric powder.
So this was going to boiled.
Salt and turmeric in the potatoes before they get boiled. Again, would never think to do that. I'd always think to season like once potatoes are done, not whilst they're cooking.
So the potatoes are going on for 15 minutes. Whilst they're cooking up, we're going to do the rest of the prep with the veg. You're going to do it like that as well? You've almost got his pace. So he's done about 5 in the time that you've done about 1.
It's just taking me longer.
Oh, darling. Oh, it's all going wrong. You okay?
Yeah.
Trying to be too fast, weren't
I
you?
wasn't, I was doing it really slow. Right, I can no longer be trusted with a knife, so Jacob is now on cutting duty. Well, I think you did it quicker than I did it. At least you didn't cut your finger off.
Not yet. So if I'm correct, you're meant to hold stuff like this as you cut it, so that when you go up and down, you keep moving your fingers out of the way, and that's how you don't cut yourself.
You could have told me that before I started chopping my fingers off. Right, we're on to the red onions now. And tomatoes. And a lot of garlic.
They put in water like it's like a 30-40 minutes something like.
Right, 30 to 40 minutes, leave them to soak.
A little bit of shut, you know.
Then they go softer, right, okay.
We've tried to make dal before
Yeah.
in Malaysia, but we could
Never-
never make it right. It never
It never
tasted
comes
good.
out good.
Right, so a similar process with the rice. So you wash the lentils, I'm assuming to get off the starch. How's the finger holding up?
It's soaked through 2 tissues now.
So about a teaspoon of turmeric.
Salt, black pepper.
So it's not too much water, it's just enough to cover the lentils. Okay, so we're now going to cook tempered potatoes. So we're frying the spices
Mustard seeds, they're just kind of simmering away in the oil.
and for the red onion and a healthy amount of garlic.
Curry leaf.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, really fragrant.
Oh, the smell.
Salt.
And more turmeric. Turmeric is used a lot in Sri Lankan
Yeah.
cooking. And then some chili flakes.
Do you like the spicy?
Maybe a little less spicy. Thank you.
It's okay. with you?
Yeah, that's good. The smells in this place are amazing right now.
Coriander.
Coriander.
Okay, so stalks and all.
Ah, now the potatoes. Tomatoes next. That looks well good. Now that the heat has heated all that up, all the smells are coming together. Oh my goodness, it just smells glorious.
Oh, so you cut off the heat
Oh, okay, so it hasn't been on long, is it? Just like a
No.
couple of minutes.
and then it's squeeze the brine, giving the potatoes a little try. Hot.
So good. So many flavours. Oh, that is just incredible. Even better because you know exactly what's
It's
gone
like
into
all
it.
homemade,
Yeah, and it's just straight off the grill as well.
That is so good. That's so nice.
I feel like they're the best potatoes I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
We'll have to definitely try this at home because it doesn't seem too difficult in terms of what you put into it. It's obviously a lot of spices, some red onion, some chili flakes and some coriander and stuff, but it just goes so nicely together.
Lentils are bubbling away, soaking up all that water.
And once again, a nice yellow, like deep yellow orange colour from the turmeric.
So no oil this time.
Not.
No.
Not oil. I wouldn't put.
Okay, so they've just gone in dry. Some more red onion.
And what I find really funny is that Emma really doesn't like red onion, but you really like those potatoes.
Yeah.
And clearly the flavour didn't come through that much.
No,
so that's
it's
really
true.
good. More curry leaf.
Salt. Turmeric powder.
Oh, so this is curry powder.
Yeah.
Oh, coconut milk, okay.
This is fresh coconut milk.
Yeah. Going in. Right, the heat's been turned off on the green beans. Is that black pepper?
Black pepper.
They've kind of soaked up all that coconut milk. They look really nice and soft. And they've, how long have they been on? Like, 10 minutes or so.
The thing I find is with green beans, they're always quite a boring thing for us to eat in the UK because we just boil them
Yeah.
and maybe add a little bit of salt.
Yeah, that's true.
So this actually looks like it's going to taste really, really good compared to what we're used to. Really coconutty. That's really good. It's like nice and coconutty, isn't it?
It's almost like creamy.
Mm.
Then you've got like the curry kind of taste as well.
Yeah. I was going to say you can taste like the other bits, the spices in it. So much better than normal green beans.
Really good. I'm excited about this bit. We've been wanting to make our own dal for so long. We've tried it at home. We always mess it up. Hopefully now we'll be able to actually make it ourselves.
Fingers crossed. A couple of ladles of oil. Okay, so into the oil goes mustard seeds again, is it? Some cinnamon. Whoa, a lot of garlic. We've got some onion going in as well. And then a handful of curry leaves again. Oh, the aroma's coming out of this. A healthy portion of chili flakes going in.
And some.
And then some salt. Okay, and
Right.
then all of that dal is going in. A healthy portion of coconut milk going in. We're just trying the dal now.
So flavourful. I feel like when you think of a dal, you tend to think of it as one of the less flavourful parts of like Indian or Sri Lankan cuisine. But that is so good. But I feel like we've noticed that a lot in Sri Lanka. The dals have had so much flavour to them.
Oh yeah, very similar to like, kind of like the potato, isn't it? Like there's such a nice amount of flavours coming through there. That's so good.
Right, so the eggplant that we deep fried earlier is now going back into the pan to be fried again with some onion, some curry leaf, tomatoes,
Those tomatoes were so nice and juicy earlier.
a little bit of garlic.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Ah,
oh,
okay.
Mango chutney. Salt. Black pepper. Turmeric powder.
Not much though, only a little.
Okay, so they went in dry again, didn't they? No oil.
Next step is whacking a bit of coconut milk.
I feel like everything has been quite quick.
Yeah.
Once you've done all the prep, actually the cooking has been quite a quick process
Yeah.
for each of the dishes.
Okay, so these look really nice. I'm generally not a big fan of zucchini, but with everything else that's been put into this, can't imagine it tasting bad at all.
It's got a different flavour to all the other things we've eaten. Still, you can still taste like some of the garlic and some of the turmeric and stuff like that. It's really good.
I really like that. You've got like the crunchiness from some of the veg and from like the skin, but then you've got like the mushiness of the inside of it.
The good thing is the deep frying it before, because it was deep fried, it had obviously a bit of a crispy skin, and so it wasn't just pure mush.
That was really good.
Next up is the meat part of the curry. There's a healthy amount of garlic. And then we've got some cinnamon going in as well. I feel like you always see cinnamon as quite a sweet thing, rather than having it cooked with...
Never put cinnamon in a savoury dish.
No. And then the rest of the onions.
Curly.
Okay, so then we're going in with the spices now. So we've got 5 heaped spoons of curry powder. That's soaked up all that oil, so it's making it into like some sort of paste.
And chili powder.
You get a right whack of the chili powder as soon as that goes in.
Doing roast.
Roasting it. Going in with about half a teaspoon of turmeric, and then about a teaspoon of salt. The rest of the tomatoes are going in. Finally the chicken. And how long does the chicken take to cook?
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Okay. So you tone it down with the coconut milk, less spicy.
Oh, that's like really come to life now.
Yeah.
Proper looks like a good curry.
Once again, the smell in here is just so strong, it's so nice. The next secret ingredient is gambuj cream. What's it made out of?
This is coming from the tree. Fruits we eat. It's other part of like we take in the middle of part of we eat.
Right.
And we collect tea and we eat.
Yeah.
We put in a fish curry, a chicken curry.
A teaspoon of that gambuj cream has gone in. As this chicken curry is slowly simmering away, we've just been adding a little bit more coconut milk just to make sure it's not getting too thick. And that will cook for about another 20 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to make a coconut sambal. Definitely wouldn't trust Emma doing that.
What do you want me to do?
Drink it.
Oh, I don't like coconut.
Oh, I'll drink it. I love coconut. That is good. We've got this special contraption here, which I think we've also seen in Malaysia as well. You stick the coconut inside.
Jacob's going to have a go at...
Grating the coconut.
Yeah.
And it's quite weird because obviously you're pushing in with one hand, but twisting with the other. My left hand wants to do something completely different.
Yeah.
To my right. Next up on the taste test is the curry that we've just made. Got such a nice dark brown colour to it.
I'm worried about how spicy this is going to be. Oh, wow.
Is it spicy?
No, it's just very strong flavour. I mean, it has got heat to it.
Full of flavour.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the coconut sambal, whacking a little bit of salt. And a little bit of chili flakes, chili powder.
And black pepper.
And a handful of red onion goes in as well. Finely diced tomato. A cheek or two of lime.
And minced.
Oh, and then you just mix it all together. Here goes the coconut sambal.
Oh, it's quite fresh, isn't it?
It's almost like a bit of a salsa, isn't it? With the like tomato and the lime.
I just think it is too coconutty, actually.
Do you not?
I actually quite like it. I don't normally like coconut.
So the cooking process has finished now. We've got everything ready. It's just being ready to be plated up right now. So we've got the steamed rice in there, the nice, lovely potatoes, that really fragrant dal. We've got our meat, which is the chicken, the eggplant, and the coconut sambal. Let's not forgetting the green beans. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. This is a feast.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
This looks amazing.
Arguably the best part of the cooking class. This looks so good, and there's so many different colours in it as well. Each different shade of brown and green and red.
I think what I like about this is we've already tried everything, so we already know exactly what we like
Yeah.
and what everything tastes like. Sometimes when you're having a meal, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it or whatever, but we already know.
I've got to say, the different flavours, the freshness of it all. So good, isn't it?
I'm really enjoying this. There's just so much to choose from and all the different flavours coming together. I think it actually tastes better knowing that you know exactly what's gone into it. I just think you can enjoy it so much more. We should definitely do this more often.
Yeah, a cooking class is a really, really good idea. I feel like if you're travelling, I feel like it's so important to like try the local cuisine. But also, now I'm kind of like, I feel like learning to cook that local cuisine is also just as important. I can't wait to start trying to make this back home. Okay, so we've just finished up as much as we could of that meal. There was so much food there. So we unfortunately didn't manage to finish it all, but it was all so good. But now we're gonna have banana fritters for dessert. So we're gonna go help him make it. What went into the batter? Is it just simple like flour, milk?
Flour and egg
milk.
and sugar.
Okay, so we're lathering the bananas up, dip them into the oil. Oh, they already look good. Thank you very much. Oh, this looks so good.
Real good. Oh.
Good?
Oh yeah. I'm going to enjoy this.
So simple and easy, but it tastes so good. I want to show you, you probably heard her throughout the video, but this is Ella. Oh, she's so cute. I've personally had an incredible time. I love my cooking and I'm not that good at it. So learning something new and being able to kind of hopefully take some of those stuff home and cook it ourselves, that's going to be so much fun to try.
Let us know if you want us to give it a try and maybe we could make a video out of it. Let us know if you'd like that.
And come to Remo's if you're in Ella. Honestly, such a great experience. Remo's is such a nice, like, chill bloke.
Even if you don't come for the cooking class, then come here for dinner because it's amazing.
Yeah, we had the lump price the other day and we cannot recommend it enough. Good morning everybody. Today we are in Kandy in Sri Lanka, and if anyone's noticed, I've got a bit of a mop going on, so we're going to get that cut today. We're currently just walking and seeing if we can find a hairdresser's. We don't actually have one in mind, but we have seen a few down the road which have potential.
So we found this place, but it says salon. So I'm assuming it's more for women. I can't see any pictures of men and I can't see anything that might imply that it's for men. So I'm not sure this is going to be the right place for you.
It says hair, beauty and bridal. I don't think I need the last two of those, so let's carry on.
Right, we've just found another one. We're just coming up to it now. It's got pictures of men on the outside, so I think this is going to be more promising.
Here we go. England. Yeah. How long have you been cutting hair?
5 years.
5 years? Ah, nice.
How you like this climate?
Climate, yeah. It's very hot though.
Very hot.
Yeah. Hotter than in England. What about you? Do you like the climate?
No.
You don't? Too hot?
I feel like it's looking so so much better already.
We are waiting.
We walked about 15 minutes. We stay up the road.
Hill Country Villa.
Yeah, some like in Airbnb. So it's the back and the sides now. I think it's time for the top. No, beer is okay, thank you. Can I also get it thinned? No, this one there.
Get more sir.
Yeah, sure.
So great sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, photograph.
Yeah. It's very good. You love this. Really like a cold sensation. I can't think of what the feeling is like. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry too much. I usually just, do you want me to do? I usually just go like,
Brother,
how do I look?
Very
Pretty
smart.
sharp, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's quite quick. Oh, thank you very much. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Demi. Great, you did a really good job. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Right, what is everyone thinking? I think it's pretty fresh. Although he did at one point cut my hairline even further back than it already is, so maybe just cover the little receding hairline back there. But I think he did a good job. He's really quick as well.
I thought it was really thorough.
Yeah.
I feel like he spent quite a long time on it, and he seemed very like careful and precise.
But he was careful and precise, but he was very confident, which is what you want.
He knew
Like,
what he was doing.
Yeah, and I think he did, yeah, a pretty good job. And that head massage, oh, it was unbelievable. You would absolutely love it. The amount of faces I was putting in, because my head was probably getting stretched here, there and everywhere, but it felt great. But do a 360, we'll get a 360 view of it.
I personally think it's one of the best haircuts you've had. Sometimes Jacob comes back from the barbers and I'm like, oh, what have they done there then? They always seem a bit nervous to cut much off. He often comes back with it still quite long on the top and it grows so quickly. So if it's long on the top when he comes back, then it's not long before he needs a haircut again. But actually, he was very confident and he took enough off. Yeah, it's looking really nice. He's faded it really nicely as well. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Because I've seen a lot of Jacob's haircuts and...
I'd probably give it a 9 overall as an experience, yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem was it was a little bit hot in there.
Yeah, it was very hot.
As my barber at home would say, I'm looking 10 years younger. Without fail, he would say that. Every haircut, 10 years younger, mate. Cheers. So yeah, 1,200 rupees for the haircut and the massage. I personally think that's quite a good price, but let me know in the comments if you think that was reasonable. And if you are in Kandy and you want to venture out of town to come to these guys, definitely support them. It's called Salon La Vida, and the guys inside, they're pretty chill and they'll sort you out.
Good morning, everybody. Today we're in Sigiriya and we're going to be exploring what the northern side of Sri Lanka has to offer. Here is our little friend.
His name's Charlie.
We named him Charlie because we don't know what his name is. He lives at our hotel and he is just the cutest little boy and he just loves all the attention. So we're going to start the day by getting some traditional Sri Lankan egg hoppers, and obviously Charlie's going to come with us for breakfast. He likes just walking the road thinking he owns the place. We came to this place for egg hoppers yesterday and the guy was really nice. He actually said that we could try and make them ourselves. So we filmed it on Jacob's phone, so I'll insert the footage here.
How do you know when it's hot enough?
Oil.
Like this?
Other right and close it.
I'm only going to put a little bit of chilli in because I'm scared for my life. The dough is very slightly sweet.
Oh, that's good.
I like really good. I like this.
Right, we've had our breakfast. We're now going to head to an elephant viewpoint, see if we can find some elephants. Bye, Charlie. We've just been past what supposedly is the elephant viewpoint. Didn't see any elephants, but also didn't see any like clearings that they could come out of. Like there was loads of trees and things, so didn't see any, but I guess you probably have to be really lucky.
But there's supposedly some fishing cats in and around this area, and there's a bunch of like vulture-looking birds flying above us, which is kind of cool.
You never know, maybe we will see something. We'll sit here for a minute and see if anything pops out to see us. Right, we've come into Dambulla town. This is one of the biggest towns around here, we believe.
It is bustling.
Yeah, it's really busy. We're gonna have a little look around, maybe get a drink or something, see what we can find.
So there's currently a power cut in Dambulla, and also we had it just in our hotel just before we come out, which is a bit weird because our hotel is really far away, and so we're kind of going through these shops using our little phone lights to try and help Emma look for a nice dress.
We're struggling to find somewhere to stop and get a drink and a bit of food. Because the electricity's out, a lot of the cafes are turning us away because they're saying that obviously they can't make anything with no electricity. No luck. There's dog meat up here. Look at these little doggos all having a sleep outside the car, Gil. I feel like we've met so many lovely dogs in Sri Lanka. We've had hardly any bark us or anything. They've just been so lovely. It's made me think that I might want to get a dog one day.
Yeah.
Right, no luck finding someone for lunch in this town because obviously all the lights are off and no one can cook anything. So we're going to see if we can find somewhere where the electricity is on to get a bit of food because it's getting hotter and hotter and we just want to sit down for a bit. Right, we've driven out of town to try and find somewhere with electricity. We still have had no luck. We've stopped off at this bakery and just got a few bits to keep us going for the time being.
I've gone for this chicken drumstick roll thing. I'm intrigued this bit. It does look a bit dry. Right.
Yeah, I've gone for a little fish samosa and a cupcake.
Tastes right, but it's very dry.
He'll do the job for now. Right, we've just asked the guy in the bakery about the power cut. He said he doesn't know how long it's going to be until it comes back on. He said it's the whole of Sri Lanka, which Sri Lanka is huge. So it's just crazy to think that the power's gone out for the whole country. He said it could be a couple of hours, it could be like later tonight, so who knows. But what we're going to do is we really want to go and have a look to see if we can see the national parks. We know that we're not allowed to go in them, but I'm hoping that we can get close to them and at least see some of the scenery. We're going to go and ride to the closest one, see what we can find, because that doesn't require electricity, so sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been driving about 40 minutes and we're now at Minaria National Park, I believe. From the looks on Google Maps, there's kind of like this really, really big lake. I'll see if I can pop up a little picture on the screen here. It also looks like you can kind of almost ride all the way around to Minaria town. So we're going to hopefully try and do that. We might spot something on the way. I'm not very hopeful in all honesty because I think we're not going to be able to go down like the kind of like dirt tracks to get to them.
I will try and get some of the views on camera though, because when you do spot the park through the trees, it just looks absolutely stunning. It reminds me of like the Lion King, like that proper like savannah kind of.
So like luscious and green.
Yeah, it looks incredible. So I will try my best to get some good shots along the way.
What? I didn't think we'd see one, but
I can't believe we just seen a real elephant just ambling along the road.
oh my days, that is crazy.
I never thought that would happen.
He was like proper looking at me as I went past as well.
He seemed alright though, he didn't seem too bothered.
It seemed so chill, didn't it?
Walking really slowly.
I kind of want to drive back past again now just to see him again.
Well, we probably could. Yeah, as long as we don't like
let's have a
spook
little
him or
wander.
anything.
Yeah.
This is crazy. When I said earlier, like, oh, let's go and see if we can find some elephants, I really didn't believe that we would see one.
Yeah, I
And
can't believe
we've
it.
just seen an elephant in the wild, just walking along the road. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
this
play
is
that
crazy.
clip back from where I said, oh, we might be able to see something. I doubt it. We might spot something on the way. I'm not very hopeful in all honesty, but I'm like so
Yeah.
cynical.
I feel like shaking. I'm actually in shock that this has happened. Right, we're gonna circle back round and see if we can get another look at him. We obviously don't want to spook him or anything, but loads of people are driving past, so he seems to be okay.
Yeah.
I still just can't believe it.
The thing is as well, you do sometimes hear these like horror stories. I think you could probably get them in the background of the shot.
Yeah, he's just there.
I think
behind us.
sometimes you hear these like horror stories, and don't get me wrong, like I've heard some really bad ones about elephants, but he seemed so calm natured, and I'm so stunned to see one like without even being on like a safari or anything like that.
I feel like really emotional.
Yeah, that's
just
really made my day.
I didn't believe that would happen. Right, we're gonna go back past him one more time.
Just because we're trying to get to Minaria anyway.
We want to go back the way we were going because we were going to the next town. So
Okay, so after another ride back past the elephant for about 3/4 of an hour, we've now arrived at Pidurangala. It's actually a rock which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It does actually give you a good view of the Lion Rock, which is the most famous rock in Sigiriya. Now, we did initially plan on going to the Lion Rock. However, after looking online, tickets were something like $35, which is just ridiculous. And obviously us being on a budget, we thought a bit out of our range, and we've got some other exciting stuff planned anyway, which is coming up in our next video. So we've decided to come here. The reviews are actually pretty good, and they said, you know, you get just as good of a sunset and you can see the Lion's Rock from here anyway. So we're here, we're going to go walk up. It's supposedly a bit of a shorter walk as well, so hopefully a bit less tiring on our legs.
right, so you need to cover your legs and shoulders, but they do provide scarves and things to use, so that's really good.
Right, so we've got our 2 tickets. They were 1,000 each, which is a fraction of the price of the Sigiriya Lion Rock. I think that was 10,000. So the steps have turned more into kind of like rocks, which are just kind of clambering up now. Alright, and I think we made it up the hard part. It's kind of like, I'm assuming it was some old sort of building here. It's obviously all derelict now, and it's really cool, and everyone's made these little stone formations here. Whoa! Look at the view. Oh. I mean, that's what's around the corner. I can't believe this view. That looks stunning. Oh, right, okay, so I heard that there is a bit of a bottleneck here, where only like one person can go up and down at a time, and it looks like there's a big old queue of people here. So I don't know how long we're going to be waiting. Hopefully it won't be too long because the sun is just about to start setting. there's supposedly going to be like another 20 or 30 minute wait. There's basically this bottleneck which is just up ahead. I think it's going to take a little while to get up there, but fingers crossed we can still make it before the sunset. And I think this is literally to the top. I think everyone's kind of scrambling up just to see if they can get the last glimmers. It's been pretty sketchy to get up so far. Emma has done really, really well. Oh, we've made it. Emma has all this time been going, I'm not going to do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And once again, I'm very proud of Emma because with her arthritis, it isn't easy, but you've done it.
I'm shaking so much.
It might be a struggle.
I made it up there.
There is the view of Lion Rock. Look at that. That is incredible. Right, so I'm leaving Emma just back there and I'm just going to try and climb onto the top. Look at the views all around. I can't believe how scenic it is up here. There's literally views 360 of just landscape. I'm so glad we made it just in time to kind of see the sunset as well. I'd have been so disappointed if we'd have missed that. This place is absolutely breathtaking. I don't think I've been anywhere that looks so scenic in my life. I don't even want to really go much further than this. The rock just kind of goes down at a bit of an edge there. And something tells me I would not want to fall off the edge of this rock. It is a very long way down.
Look at this sunset behind me. It looks absolutely incredible. I'm so glad that we got here in time.
I'm in awe of the views.
It's just so nice. And what's amazing is it's not like it's just one bit that you climb up to. You can go around this whole rock, like it's absolutely huge. So we've just gone like wandering around. There are loads of people here, but because the rock is so huge, there's plenty of space for everyone to kind of wander around and get pictures and everything. It's just so cool. We're just up so high. We can see like the whole of Sri Lanka, it feels like. Oh, it's just so lovely. Like, I'm so glad that we came up here, especially that we came up here at this time. It's just magical. I'm a little bit concerned about how we get down. I struggled enough getting up. My goodness, some of the rocks. If you struggle with your mobility, you might struggle, because I really did struggle. I did it, but Jacob helped me a lot. So wish me luck getting down. Right, we made it down the rock. It was pretty sketchy at times, but we made it, and the lights did come back on, luckily. They went off for a while, obviously because of the power cut, and we were worried that we were going to have to come back down in darkness, but by the time we started going back down, they came back on, luckily. But yeah, we got back down. We survived.
Just about.
We've just had dinner. We couldn't film in there because it was really loud. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background.
But it's good, wasn't it? We had chicken noodles. I'll put up a picture on the screen of them. It's at a little bar called Mr. Monkey. So pretty well priced, really good portion, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they're really friendly in there as well. Today we are in Sri Lanka, and it's a very early one because we're going on a safari.
So we've arrived at the pickup location. The tour we got was for 14,000 for both of us, and that includes park entrance fees and the jeep and the driver for a few hours. Not too bad of a price, since online I think it was a bit more expensive. I'll just come and show you to the jeep now. So this is the bad boy that we're going to be driving in today. She looks pretty gnarly, doesn't she? We're on the G, and we seem to be the only ones at the minute, which, if we are, that's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh, that... It's a bit of a bumpy one.
The guy said that basically when we want to see something, we just tap on the roof and then he'll stop, and then we can stay there for as long as we want, and then he'll keep going. So cool to think we've got like full control of this safari.
Yeah.
We can stop whenever we want. I'm so excited. I can't actually believe we're doing this.
I feel like a safari is like a bucket list item,
Definitely.
and it's always one of those things which are like, oh, it sounds absolutely amazing. So the fact we're doing it now seems a bit crazy, seems a bit mental. I'm here for it.
Right, our driver's gonna book the tickets, and we are now on our way into the park. I literally feel like I'm in a Jurassic Park movie.
we've not seen anything just yet, but the scenery here is incredible. We're getting tossed all about like we're on a roller coaster, but it's just beautiful to see all of the long grass, the trees, the mountains in the background. It's so nice. Now, despite the absolute beauty of this place, as I just mentioned, we were about 15 minutes in and hadn't yet managed to see any animals.
What we thought couldn't be a more perfect morning soon took a quick turn as we came into a clearing with a herd of elephants. Our driver, excited to show us the elephants, didn't see a short tree stump in the ground ahead. The rest will explain itself.
This upcoming clip may be a little unsettling for people, so viewer discretion is advised.
You are. Okay. You okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
What did you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just.
Your ribs.
Yeah, I'm okay.
No problem.
I think I'm okay. Oh, are you okay?
My head against the bar. So I had my head like that.
Oh, darling. Yeah.
Let me check your ribs.
Oh, I think I'm fine. I just got winded.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay.
Oh, did you get hit?
Yeah, he's bleeding, isn't it? Do you need some water?
Okay, so we had a bit of a bump then. Emma smacked her head and I got winded in my chest, but there's a herd of elephants right here. Insane, like how many there are.
Really? You get out then.
No, I can't. I feel a bit like lightheaded, but my vision is quite blurry. Yeah, my vision is very, very blurry. I can't see. So yeah, that happened. At the time, my vision started going really, really blurry, and I stopped recording because I couldn't actually see anything, and it went bright white. I'll give a full explanation at the end of the video, but let's carry on with the rest of the safari for now. It is beautiful here. It is starting to get very, very hot indeed. The sun is out in full force, I think. But there's a herd of maybe 10 or so elephants. You can see just over there. We've not got the best spot, but you can probably just about see them. I think it's quite nice here as well, because even though there are still jeeps around, it's not overly busy, and I think that's because we came earlier in the morning. I think it's just generally better as well for the elephants, because then they're not as likely to get spooked out. It's just so nice to see them in the nature. They're such like majestic animals in many ways. They're very cumbersome, but it's so amazing to see them in the wild and just seeing them like chilling out, eating and stuff. They're obviously eating at the minute. Supposedly they eat like 250 kilos a day, and I'm assuming it's just grass, but I don't know whether they eat anything else. I'm pretty sure they're not carnivores. You can just about see the trunk of the little one following its mum through.
All of the jeeps have turned up now that the elephants are getting closer. Someone we were talking to said that when there's an elephant or a few elephants, basically everyone rings everyone and then everyone turns up. So I'm assuming that's what's happening here.
I wonder if the elephants ever get bored of just eating the same food every day. Like, I get bored eating the same dish for leftovers the next day sometimes, let alone eating just grass for the whole of my life. It's almost like the elephants are just putting on a bit of a show. They see all the cameras and all the cars, and they could just go over and they're like, yeah, this is us.
There's the peacock.
I love peacocks because, like I said in Ella, they always remind me of back home. We used to get peacock visiting our garden every now and then, and they're just such beautiful creatures, especially when they open their tail feathers up wide and they kind of like display all the like little peacock eyes on their tails.
They're all just sheltering under the tree, probably trying to hide from the sun.
Is it like water buffalo?
Oh, wait a minute, I think they're tied together. I don't know why though. It's a bit strange. Yeah, it's making me feel a bit sad that they're tied together. I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah.
Because that must be very difficult to walk and very uncomfortable.
You'd think them being in the wild that they wouldn't have any sort of restraint or anything, but maybe it's for a good reason. Like maybe they're meant to stay together because otherwise one of them will like wander off and get lost or something. They're like a little married couple. Do the males have udders as well?
Oh yeah. Oh, someone's having a wait.
Just about to say. find it funny that one of them's like, we're moving, the other one's like, oh, I guess we're moving then. Once one decides to go, the other one just kind of gets dragged along with it. There's an eagle just perched up off in the distance, up on that little branch there. The Jeep has just parked up and we're currently walking up this rock, as it's supposedly quite a nice viewpoint, but supposedly this one gives a nice view over the park as it is, and then the next one has a little hut that you can kind of like stand in. Absolutely magnificent up here. You just get like a really nice panoramic view of basically the whole park. It's just jungle that stretches on and on and on. Is it savannah?
I don't know. I think a savannah's a bit drier, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you have to let us know in the comments. Just come into a little bit of traffic. I'm assuming there must be something up here. Ah, yeah, there's some elephants over there. Alright, so this is the closest we've been to them so far. They're probably less than 10 metres away from us right now. A herd of maybe 6 to 7, I think. Look how close we are. I feel like they're just walking straight towards us here.
He's really close to us.
Yeah, they're getting so close, aren't they? As I said in our last video though, I am always a bit scared of elephants because I know that sometimes they can be aggressive, so I might get back in the truck for now. That's basically what Emma looks like when she's eating chocolate. I feel like I could literally just sit here and watch the elephants for hours, just doing their thing, calm as anything, so peaceful. Okay, they're all walking off now. They've had enough of us. He's got the tusks, yeah. We've not seen one with tusks yet. I won't lie, until that point I forgot elephants even had tusks. I feel like I was so used to seeing them without that I forgot that they even grew them. The guy said we were very lucky to see them. I don't know whether it's just this time of year that made the tusks start falling out, or if it's just they haven't got them in the herd, but I'll pop up something here to explain it. We're now making our way to the second observation deck. Okay, so I think we've arrived at the observation deck, and I think we're the only ones here, which is kind of cool. This is so nice that no one else is here. There's a peacock just over there. Okay, and a short walk later, and we're at the top. I feel like we're so lucky to be the only ones here at the minute. I've seen pictures online of this observation deck, and it's just full of people. So lucky that we're the only ones here, and it does just give such an amazing view out. Greenery for as far as the eye can see in all directions. It's really stunning.
It's amazing to just see nature looking out 360. There's nothing else. You can't see any buildings, can't see any lights, any sign of human life. Just purely nature, which just shows how vast these national parks are.
Okay, so now that that observation deck has been seen, I think that's rounding off our trip. So I think we're heading back to home base now. We're back on the main road. So it's nice to be on flat ground again, I'm not gonna lie. Hello, thank you for watching or skipping to the end to kind of watch this little bit of an explanation. As you can see, it's a few days later and we are both all right, thank goodness. There is a minor pain in my chest at the minute still, but I'm assuming that will heal over time. Whenever I twist my torso, it's not the greatest feeling, but hopefully that'll just get better in its own time.
After the accident, we obviously didn't want to cancel the safari because we didn't want to lose our money, so we did kind of plough on for the next 3 hours. It wasn't as enjoyable as obviously we'd hoped it would be, lovely, but it was still lovely to see all the animals. And then I was really worried about Jacob and his chest, so we did pop to a hospital afterwards just to get his chest checked out. The doctor had a quick look and they didn't think there was anything that was serious, and they just said that it would hopefully heal within the next few days.
So we also want to mention this is obviously not in our driver's intention. It wasn't really our driver's fault. I think he was just very excited that we actually managed to see animals, and obviously didn't see the tree stump there and just went straight into it. He actually ended up smacking his own head against the steering wheel and like splitting his lip. So we felt really bad because he had his lip gushing with blood and he was just like, "You're right, you're right."
Yeah. So we really just wanted to jump on here to say, if you are going to do a safari, be careful. We saw children, we saw much older people, we saw a pregnant lady, and we're just so glad that it was us that it happened to, because it could have been so much worse had it been somebody else. So just be really careful. I was leaning down when we crashed into the stump, and that was why my head banged into the metal bar. So I think just really be aware of what's going on, what's in your surroundings.
Even then, I guess you can't exercise enough caution. But anyways, thank you for watching till the end. Hopefully that kind of like sums it all up. But if you've got any questions for us, obviously leave them in the comments. More than happy to answer anything else you want to know. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, drop a little subscribe down below. Leave a like on the video and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.